Listen to the beat, listen to the beat. Listen to the beat, listen to the beat, listen to the beat. Tramp the feet with traffic meet and fill the street. We're booming and zooming in rhythm with the merry beat of my heart. Birds are singing, bells are ringing, the voices bring the rollicky, frolicky tempo of the dance, the beat of my heart. It all began the day you smiled at me in such a charming way. Need I further say, because of you, my life is filled with music. Rumbling trains and roaring planes, the noise contains the clickety-clackety drumming from the hum and beat of my heart. Ooh, wireless sounds that flash, the powers, the thunder shouts, the pitter and patter, a sound to the pound, the beat of my heart. And since you're mine, my love song needs another line with word divine. That your name will rhyme with what I sing in time with every thump and bump, the beat of my heart. Doodle-doo-dop, 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 the beat of my heart. Doodle-doo-dop, 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 the beat of my heart. My heart, doodle-doo-dop, 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 the beat of my heart. Such a charming way. Need I further say, because of you, my life is filled with music. Rumbling trains and roaring planes, the noise contains the clickety-clackety drumming from the hum, the beat of my heart. Ooh, wireless sounds that flash, the powers of thunder shouts, that pitter and patter, sounding to the pound, the beat of my heart. And since you're mine, my love song needs another line with word to find. Then your name will rhyme with while I sing and time with every thump and bump and beat of my heart. Listen to the beat, listen to the beat, listen to the beat. Listen to the beat, listen to the beat, listen to the beat. Oh, listen to the beat, listen to the beat, listen to the beat.
Welcome to Sessions with Shaw. Today's episode includes myself on drums, Mike Gurrola on bass, and our special guest, Robbie Lee. Robbie grew up in Tucson, Arizona, graduated from the Manhattan School of Music, as well as Juilliard School of Music. He's shared the stage with Wynton Marsalis, Jimmy Heath, and many others at many famous venues throughout New York. So, Robbie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm very glad to be here. Yeah.
So, I want to start by asking, what originally drew you to jazz and the Great American Songbook?
Before music, actually, I was really interested in stop motion animation.
Wow.
And in claymation, and I was one of these kids that had a hyperfixation on The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I just, I loved everything about it, and I tried to learn everything that I possibly could about that movie. one of my favorite characters in the movie was the villain Oogie Boogie, and I loved his song, and the character and how it moved and everything, and when they were talking about, when Danny Elfman was talking about the music and what inspired him was he said that his main inspiration for that song was Cab Calloway and Minnie the Moocher, and specifically this Betty Boop cartoon that featured Cab's signature style, dancing style, and they, you know, that was like one of the first examples of rotoscoping, where they literally took footage of Cab's dancing and then put this, you know, walrus over it, and then you get a, you know, Cab Calloway as a dancing, singing walrus, you know, scaring the life out of Betty Boop.
Wow.
And so I was like, who's Cab Calloway? Okay, then I started looking through you know, his music and everything, and I was like, wow, I really like this. And around the same time, I went to a charter school, and we were all required to either play piano or guitar. And so I was playing piano at the time. I was really drawn to boogie woogie and blues piano playing, and started, you know, looking up YouTube videos of people doing this stuff and trying to watch their hands and figure things out that way. And eventually I got into like ragtime piano and listening to Scott Joplin, and then eventually started listening to like Jelly Roll Morton and people like that. Got to the saxophone from Cab Calloway and all this other stuff, and I got a saxophone, started taking saxophone lessons. The music store that I bought my saxophone, they said, hey, so your son's interested in jazz. There's this school called the Tucson Jazz Institute that you should try and go and audition for. And so I went there and started that. But along with Cab Calloway, the piano thing, blues and boogie woogie, and then the first like real jazz love that I had was Thelonious Monk from my English teacher who had shown me a video of him. He was like, hey, you know, I hear you're really getting into this jazz thing, and I know you like Jerry Lee Lewis. So he's like, this guy likes the, like, you know, performance aspect of this stuff. So he showed me Monk, and I was just like, who is this man? Like, I was just into the whole thing, like the, you know, the music, the hat, and the rings, and the funny dancing, and just the whole thing of it. It just was so wild. It's like, wow, you can just be like that. You can just perform like that, and like people like it. Like, that's crazy. And so that was, yeah. There's a lot of things that kind of got me to jazz eventually.
Gotta get my old tuxedo pressed. Gotta sew a button on my vest, 'cause tonight I've got to look my best. Lulu's back in town. Gotta find $50 somewhere. Shine my shoes and slick my hair. Gotta get myself a boutonniere. Lulu's back in town. You can tell all my pets, all those Harlem coquettes. Miss Otis regrets that I won't be You can tell the mailman not to call. I ain't coming home until the fall. In fact, I might not come home at all. Lulu's back in town. My old tuxedo press. Gotta sew a button on my vest, 'cause tonight I've got to look my best. Lulu's back in town. Gotta find to have a buck somewhere. Shine my shoes and slick my hair. Get myself a boutonniere. Lulu's back in town. You can tell all my pets, all those Harlem coquettes, Miss Otis regrets that I won't be around. You can tell the mailman not to call. I ain't coming home until the fall. In fact, I might not come home at all. Lulu's back in town. Oh, Lulu's back in town. Oh, Lulu's back in.
So coming up through the Tucson Jazz Institute, it's known for producing a lot of elite talent. What was that like, and what have you learned from that, or what did you learn at the time that has stuck with you?
I feel extremely lucky that I was there at the time that I was there. There were a lot of people in my class and some folks that are a little bit older than me that are really great musicians. And there's some that are still in Tucson. One person that, for me growing up, was a huge inspiration was this multi-instrumentalist, Max Goldschmidt, who is incredible on every single instrument. And I just couldn't believe that somebody like around my age could do that.
Yeah.
You know, could have that just sort of depth of knowledge and depth of just musicality, really. Thinking back on it, I'm not sure how my own musical journey would have been without that program. It's maybe two really big things that from that musical upbringing for me was like the thing of community, and that still is very important to me. The music to me is really about the people, and that's kind of another thing I guess that sort of drew me to it. It's just the personalities and interacting with them and getting to know who somebody is.
Yeah.
That I think it's rewarding. And then the other thing, I guess, is I feel like I was lucky that I did get a lot of learning on a bandstand. You know, one of my first gigs that I ever had was the big band leader or big band director of the Tucson Jazz Institute. He had a traditional jazz band that played every Tuesday at a hotel, and that was one of my first gigs that I ever had. I was like 13 or 12 or 13, and there are all these songs that I had no idea, like I didn't know like almost any of these songs, but I had to play them anyways, you know. I had Scott yelling in my ear chord changes, and by, you know, like the third or fourth chorus he'd stop saying the names of the chords, and I'd have to figure out what it is, you know. And that kind of learning was very crucial to me, and very, you know, it really makes you be in the moment, I guess, and being aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
And now the purple dusk of twilight time steals across the meadows of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always reminding me that we're apart. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Love is now the stardust of yesterday, the music of the years gone by. Sometimes I wonder why I spend those lonely nights dreaming of a song, the melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration, But that was long ago. Now my consolation is in the stardust of a song where beside a garden wall, where the stars are bright and you are in my arms. Oh, the nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses bloom. Though I dream in vain, darling, in my heart it will remain. My stardust melody, a memory of love's refrain. Oh, beside a garden wall where the stars are bright, you are in my arms. Oh, the nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses bloom. Though I dream in vain, though I dream in vain, in my heart it will remain. My stardust melody, a memory, a memory of love's refrain.
So I know you play a lot of standards. How do you approach interpreting those in your own way to make it fresh?
Generally, when I try to choose songs that I want to perform and have be part of my book, I do always try and think of a personal connection to the song or some sort of feeling that I'm trying to evoke. The reason why these songs have lasted so long, I mean, the material itself is great. The lyrics might be, for some, seemingly hokey, but you know, there's definitely people that are out there, like someone like Cecile McLaurin-Salvant. Every single time I hear her sing a song, and it might be a song that I never would have listened to, like some sort of really deep musical theater cut that I listen to, and I'm like, wow, what song is that? Then I go listen to the song and I'm like, wow, how did she get that out of that? You know, there's a few people in the past few years that I really admire in terms of how they read a lyric. One person that blows me away every single time is Nina Simone. The way that she can interpret a lyric is always just like the way that she finds some sort of deeper meaning into these different subject matters. I mean, a lot of the times it's love. One song that I think about all the time in terms of just how she's able to extract some sort of larger theme or larger like meaning out of a song is there's the really famous Montreux concert, and she's singing this song called Feelings. You know, it's a very kind of sentimental, sort of very 70s kind of pop ballad. But then when she does it, the main feeling that, you know, she really invokes in that song is this feeling of numbness. A lot of people, you know, once they've lived a pretty full life, have experienced this feeling of numbness after a loss. This feeling of kind of, you've felt so much that in a way it's almost too much to feel these things. And so instead of writing it, you kind of, this feeling of numbness almost as sort of like a coping mechanism in a way to kind of just put those feelings at bay. I loved so deeply and it hurt me so bad that I never want to love again. And then, you know, by the end of it, you know, she's like, I can't go through life just being numb to these things. I have to experience emotion.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think it's better that I felt this instead of keeping it in. In a roundabout way, I try, whenever I think of interpreting songs, I try to think of those sort of deeper emotions in my own personal experiences and trying to put those in the song. One of the things one of my teachers had me do is like, okay, I want you to take the lyric of this song and I want you to just speak it. I want you to speak it like a poem. Think about what these words are. Don't even think about the notes or anything about that. Just think about what the words actually mean.
I saw this quote from Sullivan Fortner, plays all the time with Cecile, and I think he said something to the effect of the melody is already something getting in the way of the lyric.
Yeah.
And that she is so lyric focused first.
Yeah.
And then you have the melody, obviously, that carries that, but then how everything else, you know, you have to make sure it's not distracting and not overtaking the lyric.
And that's always something that's hard for me as a pianist and a vocalist, because I know I get caught up a lot of times in the semantics of just the music itself, that I sometimes forget what the actual story of the thing is. And so it's like I've been in recent years trying to work on thinking about the lyric first whenever I do pick a song that I want to, you know, perform and have be a part of my repertoire.
You're clear out of this world when I'm looking at you. I hear this world, the music that no mortal ever knew. You're right out of a book, a fairy tale I read when I was so high. No armored knight out of a book could find a more enchanted Lorelei than I. After waiting so long for the right time, after reaching so long for a star, all at once, out of the long and lonely nighttime, and despite time, here you are, you are. I'd cry out of this world if you said we were through. So let me fly out of this world, and let me spend the next eternity or two with you, with you. So long for a star, all at once, out of the long and lonely nighttime, and despite time, here you are, here you are. Well, I'd cry out of this world if you said we were through. So let me fly out of this world, and let me spend the next eternity or two with you. Once once I loved, and I gave so much love to this love. They were the world to me. Once I cried at the thought I was foolish and proud to let you say goodbye. Then one day, out of my infinite sadness you came to bring me love again. Now I know that no matter whatever befalls, I will never let you go. I will hold you close, make you stay, because love is the saddest thing when it goes away. Then one day, out of my infinite sadness you came to bring me love again, love again. Now I know that no matter whatever befalls, I will never let you go. I will hold you close and make you stay, because love is the saddest thing when it goes away. Because love is the saddest thing when it goes away. When it goes away. When it goes away. When it goes away.
So you're involved in a lot of projects lately. I know you're currently on this Crooners tour through Jazz at Lincoln Center, but do you have some recordings that people can find of yours and anything coming up?
Well, I have my own first recording, Daydreaming, and that is scheduled to come out soon. The thing of daydreaming is that sort of feeling of like becoming out of touch with your own childlike wonder, and the rest of the album is kind of, and I mean most of my music is kind of like that, of trying to tap into that inner joy, that kind of is a sort of necessity, like we were talking about, of experiencing emotions and things. You feel there's so much numbness in the world. It's really important to be able to feel things and to experience things and not be afraid of that.
Well, where can people follow you to find out about that?
Well, I'm hoping to update my website and have it be available on there. Planning on having it on all streaming platforms. So
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
being here. And go check out Robbie's music as it's coming out.
Old man sunshine, listen you. Never tell me that dreams come true. Just try it, and I'll start a riot. Beatrice Fairfax, don't you dare ever tell me he could care. I'm certain it's the final curtain. But I never want to hear from any cheerful Pollyannas who tell you fate supplies a mate. It's all bananas. They're writing songs of love, but not for me. A lucky stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I find more clouds are gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. Hi, oh, alas, and also like a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I guess he's not for me. Stars above, but not for me. With love to lead the way, I find more clouds of gray than any Russian play could guarantee. I was a fool to fall and get that way. How alas, and also lack a day. Although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss, I guess it's not. I guess it's not. Maybe he's for someone else, but he can't possibly be for me. His eyes, his hair, his derriere, they're for someone else, but I wish they could be for me. Could they be, could they be, could they be, could they be? No, they're not for me. They're not, they're not, they're not, they're not, they're